Hey everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. I do a ton of nail videos and I will have even more nail videos in 2024 because I just have had so much fun making them. Those are the videos that people tend to watch the most. I got a bunch of new brands on Black Friday sales last year to try and film videos about, so if nails are your thing, check out my nails playlist. All of it is in there, but also consider subscribing and turning on those notifications so that you don't miss a video. I am not abandoning my talking head videos and my Korean skincare videos, etc. I'm still going to be doing those, but expect a lot more nail content. I have made a rating video a while back now about stick-on nails, the gel strips, the ones that need a lamp and don't need a lamp, etc. And some of you have asked for a similar rating video for press-on nails. So those are nails that either have the included glue tabs that you just peel and stick, or the nails that you need nail glue for. So I put together my very subjective press-on nail rating for you. Originally, I wanted to wait until I've tried all the brands that I want to try before I make the rating, but honestly, that would take me months and months and months, and you will never get this rating because I keep trying new stuff. So this is for the things that I've tried so far, and if you like this kind of video, I am happy to film an update after I've tried more brands throughout this year. These are in order from worst to best. Let's get started. Number one, the worst one is Curv Life. And some of them say Curv Life on the box, and some of them say this H-A-O-S-E, Haosi. I'm not really sure, but all of them came to me through the Curv Life rep. This was sent to me for free for review purposes, and honestly, I can't recommend this to anybody. They feel and look so cheap, and these ones had some designs on them that started rubbing off by like the second day of me wearing them. They just don't look or feel good. They look and feel like something from the dollar store, and not one of those awesome dollar store finds that you see on TikTok. One of the really crappy dollar store finds, okay? Definitely a no, big fail, no thank you. This one might surprise you unless you've seen my video about it, but this is the Olive and June. I had such high hopes for these because I keep hearing good things about Olive and June nail polish, and I know they have the innovative like nail system with a special thing that goes on the nail polish lid to help you stabilize, etc., etc. They're such a reputable brand. I thought I got these at Target. Even Target carries them, but these are so crappy. They're super curved, domed, very domed, and my nails are pretty straight, but I use a lot of brands and typically I don't have an issue with them fitting my nails, but these had to be smushed down so much just to try and get them to lay somewhat flat or flush against my nails. And then the little glitters on them started peeling off just a couple of days in. Then I had a nail completely break on the side, like a piece came out of it, like somebody bit it. It was terrible. And what's even worse is their customer service is really bizarre. I wasn't asking them for anything. I wasn't asking for a refund. I wasn't asking anything. I just posted some stories on Instagram and tagged the brand in it because I would in any story pretty much that mentions a brand, good or bad. And it was just weird the way that they were responding to me. It just felt like a little bit gaslighty, and they told me to go back to Target because I bought them there, and I said I don't really need anything. It's just something I thought the brand should maybe know, and they just really didn't care about the feedback at all, so whatever. Not gonna buy anything else from them, not going to support them in any way, and these just did not work for me. Next is static nails. Bought these with my own money. I wanted to try them. I got them from TJ Maxx because you can often get them there at a discount. They're pretty. I do like that they're pretty, but they did not last on me. They just kept popping off. I will tell you though, if you are really good at press-ons and you know exactly how to apply them and you're very good at prepping your nails and you're a press-on pro, you might have a very different experience with these from me. I'll be completely honest with you. When I use these, this was kind of in the beginning of my press-on journey. I really don't like when people say that, but it was in the beginning of me getting better with press-ons. I have gotten better with applications since then and with nail prep. So it's possible that somebody who's very good at press-ons would have a different experience with these, but for me, they're just popping off and not lasting, and it just was not a good experience, so I haven't gotten them again. They're not exactly the cheapest. They're not that expensive, but even at TJ Maxx on sale, they're not the cheapest, and I didn't feel the strong desire to go and try them again. But your mileage may vary, they just weren't for me. Moving on, again, from worst to best. Not a favorite of mine, unfortunately, but I had really high hopes. This is First Class Beauty press-ons. I do have a video using this specific set that I showed, but I actually tried them twice. These come with nail glue and nail tabs separately. The sticky tabs, I've tried them both ways, using the glue and the sticky tabs, and they just don't last on me. Also, they're supposed to be reusable, but they do get damaged. Even though I'm not super hard on my hands, I'm not really dainty with my hands either. I do dishes, I change children, I wash my hands, I cook, etc. But my job is a desk job, typing, so it's not like I'm a welder or a carpenter or something. So I'm not particularly hard on my hands, but for me these are not reusable. They do get damaged with just regular wear, enough to where they don't look new anymore, and I wouldn't want to reapply them. The reason they are toward the bottom of this list, though, is they are $30. And for $30, I expect these things to apply themselves, rub my feet, and do my laundry. For $30, this is supposed to be perfection. This is supposed to be the easiest application in the entire world. They look good, they really do. But these specific ones, for example, are kind of opaque / ombre. Because of that, they look great when you take them out of the package, but you can see all the glue through them when you apply them. It's a lot of little things, like not ideal wear time, they take some damage, some of them have small imperfections even from the manufacturing process, and then I could see the glue through them, and then you add all of that together with a $30 price tag, and all of that adds up to a no for me, unfortunately, which is sad because I like the brand owners. They're very nice, and they're sweet and non-demanding, and the nails are pretty, but it's just a no for me, especially at this price. Next is Manny Me, and these guys are best known for their custom sized nails, where you take pictures of your hand and send them in, and they cut nail stickers to size specifically for you. I did order some of that during Black Friday sales. I will be making a video. I haven't tried them yet, but these are their new launch. This just launched very recently, and I bought two. I'm wearing one. I'm wearing this hot pink chrome, and then I bought the white ones. I have a video about this that I either already posted or I will post by the time that this video airs, so stay tuned, check the nails playlist. The reason that these are still not at the top of my favorite is because, unfortunately, they're getting really worn out. I haven't even had these on for a week yet. They do come with little adhesive tabs and glue. I glued mine on, but I don't know how well you can see this. I posted a picture on my Instagram stories, but the chrome is really wearing off. It started to look scratched even a couple days in, and then now a couple more days in, it's straight up wearing off of the tips, and it just looks really rough. And again, I'm not super duper hard on my hands, and still these are just not looking that good. These also started out as almond shape, just like this box, but I myself went ahead and clipped them off because I prefer very short nails. That just works better with my life. Next is Sally Hansen Salon Effects Perfect Manicure. I have a video for these ones. Honestly, these surprised me. I used glue to apply them, and on day 10-ish, one of the nails just kind of fell off, and I thought, okay, well, the rest of them are probably ready to come off. I was very stressed at the time. I didn't do the proper removal procedure. I didn't soak them off or anything. I thought, well, this one fell off, so the rest probably will. No. I had to pry those things off, and I damaged my nails because they were solidly on there. I could have kept them on probably for another week if I had just re-glued the thumb, but unfortunately, I didn't do that. So don't do that. Don't rip your nails. Even if one comes off and you think the rest of them will come off easily, don't assume that. They might not, and then you'll end up with damaged nails like I did. The reason that these are not higher on the list is because if you're like me and you want to trim the tips, cool. These work fine because I trimmed mine. I made them shorter, about this short like these pink ones are. But if you are hoping to wear them as is with their almond shape, the tips of them are so flimsy. You can kind of poke them or like touch them and they make this weird plasticky noise. I don't think these would have survived a car seat buckle or like a zipper or anything. I feel like they would just snap because they were so thin and flimsy at the tips, just way thin. I mean, paper thin almost. I hated that. It felt so cheap and so just bad. And if I had a design that relied on having those tips, like if I got a French tip or something where most of the design was toward the almond shaped tip of the nail, I would have had to cut that off because there's no way I was not going to walk around with these weird, flimsy, plasticky feeling nails. There's no way. Once I trimmed them, they were fine. They sat really flush against the nail and lasted me really well, like I said, until I ripped them off because that's me. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to try these. We're getting toward the top. So these next few I actually really like, and it was a little bit hard to arrange them in kind of best to worst or worst to best because they're all really good. From this point onward, I don't think you could really go wrong with any of these. So this one is Vera Tinda. Full disclosure, I did a paid Instagram thing for them, but I have used them since then. I've gotten, I think, 3 or 4 sets from them, and I've used all of them because they're really good. It's a glue-on nail. It comes with its own glue, and I've been actually using their glue with my other nails because it's a brush-on glue, and I love that. It is so much easier to use a brush-on glue than one of those little squeezy bottles that typically most nails include. That's what I used for this as well, for this manicure. I'm using this Vera Tinda glue. And the nails themselves are perfectly shaped. They are good thickness. They're not too thick. They're not too thin. They're not too long. They look so good. I had a red, a kind of a pinky mauve, and like a lighter pastel color, and all of them were good. The red was probably my favorite because it just looked so perfect. There's no way I could have applied nail polish in that color that perfectly ever. And even with nail stickers, I would have probably never been able to shape my nails to look that perfect, but this already comes shaped. It's just so good. Literally no complaints. In fact, this brand, using this brand is when I thought, maybe I should try more glue-on nails because I like this so much. I thought, okay, maybe they're not all terrible like Olive and June was, and the static nails that didn't really work out for me. Maybe I need to look more into glue-on nails and get better at applying them, but also find better brands. And so that's kind of how this whole thing started, and you'll see that I have a lot more glue-on videos now because I've been playing around with them, but this is really kind of how that started. So Vera Tinda, highly recommend. Awesome that it comes with the glue, and the glue then you can keep using for tons of other nails because there's so much in this bottle. It's way more than just one application worth. The next one I don't have a box for. I think I threw away all of my leftovers. Usually I try to save them for this rating video, but I don't know where it went. But it's the Kiss Impress. They are the peel and stick nails. That's all I used to use. I used to just do the peel and stick or the stickers like Ahura and Dashing Diva and so on. The Kiss and Press are good. They're not rated at the very top for me because even their short lengths are a little bit too long for me. And if I get a medium, that's way too long. I had this manicure once from them, and I've bought everything with my own money. I never got PR from Kiss, but this one manicure I got was a medium. It had really beautiful gems that I just really wanted to try. I put it on. Unfortunately, I had to take it off that same night just because I couldn't deal with the length. It was just too uncomfortable. So they're short, are not short enough for me, and they're not really trimmable because there's the adhesive sticky thing that's attached to them, makes everything harder to clip, etc. But they're good. They last me about a week to 10 days, and they take like no time to apply. You just peel the little tab back and stick them on your nails, boom, because the sticky adhesive thing is already attached to the nail, unlike some of these other sets where they come with glue and the tab's completely separate from the nail, so you have to do more steps to get everything together. We got to my number one. This is the best. Nothing compares so far. If you watched almost any of my nail videos, you already know what this is going to be. It's Dashing Diva Magic Press. They're so good. They're amazing. To the fact that I promote Dashing Diva so much because I genuinely love them so much, and I have never once gotten a shred of PR from them. Come on, Dashing Diva. Put me on your PR list. Just let's work something out, okay? Most Magic Press nails come in this style of packaging. You have some on display and then extras in here. They are peel and stick. The short are about as short as what you see on my nail right now that I trimmed. So the short is perfect for me. I have long nail beds and they still cover my entire nail bed, but I do have to keep my nails trimmed to use these, otherwise they will potentially stick past the magic press. But they also make other lengths, so if you have longer nails or if you prefer just longer nails, longer press-ons, they do make that. They have this special velvet edition, and those are it. Those are my favorite. If I could only ever use one type of nail for the rest of forever and it had to be a press-on, it would be the Magic Press Velvet Edition, because they are so glittery and shimmery and amazing. They only come in certain colors and certain lengths. For example, this one, it's like the icy velvet, I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty white, pale white with shimmer. It only comes in a short, and then there's, I think, a dark blue in a short, and then there's the silvery blue one that only comes in a medium. So at the end of life for one of the medium sets, which is not my preferred length because it just don't function very well with long nails, I did try to clip them, to snip them off and file the edges and see if that would ruin them or not. I waited until the end of wear just in case I ruined them, because I don't want to ruin them, and it didn't ruin them. So I bought the rest of the colors that they make. I bought the whole collection of this velvet thing, so I have all of them, and I just plan on trimming the mediums when I do wear them. But these are amazing. I am going to try, just for the heck of it, to use these with glue sometime. Glue and the tabs, because typically where people have issues with the Magic Press is at the cuticle line, because sometimes the sticky tab doesn't get all the way to the end of the nail at the cuticle line, and so you have that little gap in there, and that's where sometimes it'll snag on hair, etc. I don't really have those issues very often, but some people do, and so I'm wondering if I did a little glue and then did these. Somebody asked me about that once, and I thought, oh no, that sounds like too much work and it's kind of unnecessary. I don't really want to do that. But the more I think about that, if you could extend the life from 7 days to, I don't know, 12 days, then it's probably worth it to add a little bit of glue and not have that hair snagging and not have moisture get under there. So I don't know, just food for thought. If you've tried that, let me know how that works. So if you want me to make a video about that, I can do that too. That's all I have for the press-on nails. I did just get in the mail the OPI Express brand, which I bought myself. That just came yesterday. So I'm going to try those. I'm going to make a video about those. Then I have another brand, nothing I've heard of before, but some other like lesser known brand that I got at TJ Maxx that I want to try. So there are other press-on nails that I'm wanting to try, I'm wanting to make videos about. But if you know of other brands that I should be trying, please let me know, because again, I'm looking for more, and I can do an updated rating if you want. An updated sticker rating is coming, I promise, okay? There's just another thing I want to try, because lid gels, which is a semi-cured sticker, they didn't make it to my first rating because I haven't used them at that point. And I have used them now, but they just updated their formula too, and I have some of their new formulas, so I want to try those before I update my nail rating. And then I have Zinni Pin that I bought, and Edu, and Polish Pop. I want to try those before I do the sticker rating. And obviously, because I wear my nails for a week to 2 weeks at a time, it takes me time to try them. So just be patient, okay? But subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just kind of stay for the ride throughout the 2024 and beyond. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, my blog KBeautyHobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. Hope to see you in my next video, and until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much.